This is a real-life story of a man who killed 40,000 to 100,000 people in his lifetime. Title: Vlad the Impaler, the real Dracula who terrified an empire. In the cold mountains of 15th century Eastern Europe, where mist clung to the forests and wolves howled beneath moonlight, a ruler rose whose name would echo through history and blood. His name was Vlad III, but the world remembers him as Vlad the Impaler. And yes, he is the man who inspired Dracula. But the truth? The real story is even darker. A childhood of hostage and fear. Vlad was born in 1431 in the city of Sighisoara, in what is now Romania. His father, Vlad II Dracul, was part of a secretive chivalric order called the Order of the Dragon, which is where the name Dracul came from. It meant dragon, but over time, people began associating it with devil. When Vlad was just a boy, he and his younger brother were taken hostage by the mighty Ottoman Empire. Imagine being a child, ripped from your home, raised among enemies, surrounded by threats. There, Vlad learned warfare, strategy, and cruelty. And something inside him hardened. The prince who ruled with terror. When Vlad finally returned to claim his throne in Wallachia, he was no longer the frightened boy hostage. He ruled with absolute fear. His favorite method of punishment? Impalement. Enemies, criminals, traitors, even thieves, were forced onto sharp wooden stakes that slowly pierced their bodies as they died in agony. Thousands were killed this way. Some stories say he once dined calmly among a forest of impaled bodies, as if it were nothing more than a garden. Was it cruelty? Yes. But it was also strategy. The war against the Ottomans. In 1462, the powerful Sultan Mehmed II marched into Wallachia with an army of over 60,000 soldiers to crush Vlad once and for all. Vlad's response? He launched a terrifying night attack, sneaking into the Ottoman camp under darkness, trying to assassinate the Sultan himself. He failed, but what happened next shocked the world. When Mehmed's army advanced deeper into Wallachia, they discovered a horrifying sight. A field of 20,000 impaled Ottoman soldiers. A forest of death. Even the hardened Sultan was said to be disturbed by the sight. And he retreated. Monster, or defender. To his enemies, Vlad was a demon in human form. To many Romanians, he was a national hero, a ruler who defended his land against invasion and corruption. Centuries later, in 1897, author Bram Stoker would write the novel Dracula, loosely inspired by Vlad's name and reputation. But here's the twist. There is no evidence Vlad drank blood. The vampire legend came later. The real horror wasn't supernatural. It was human. The mysterious end. Vlad died in battle around 1476. Some legends say his head was cut off